by Ekblad to have a hearing for the hit? Like, is there a suspension in play here?
That's not confirmed, but I do think that that's a very likely outcome here. I mean, look, it's both because of what he did and also because he wasn't penalized, right? I mean, you might argue if he got ejected at that point in the game, it was in the second period, and that was enough punishment, so to speak. Mikkola got kicked out early in the third for his hit, but when he's not penalized at all on the ice, I do think, and obviously it's just a targeted headshot as well. I mean, it's hard to ignore that fact. So, we'll see probably a little later this morning exactly where that lands, but I certainly think it's a distinct possibility we're talking about a suspension.
Yeah, I think both Ekblad and Mikkola should be suspended for the entirety of round 2. That's what I think. Forget the rest of this series. Round 2.
You got to worry about round 1.
Yes,
first,
true.
Man.
Can't get ahead of ourselves. I wanted to ask you about Kyle Dubas' press conference yesterday, where he addressed the departure of Mike Sullivan, and there was the phrasing "mutual parting of ways." I think that the Penguins put out, and then Dubas made it sound a little bit different. So, can you clarify for us? Did Dubas fire Mike Sullivan, or was that a more mutual decision for him to leave Pittsburgh?
Well, I don't know the exact terms of things, but when you mutually decide to part ways, generally speaking, there's an agreement about how your contract ends. So I think the mutual part is there must have been some kind of negotiation on the exit. When a coach is fired, just straight up, he remains technically sort of property of the team. He keeps getting paid for the remainder of his deal, and that's relevant in this case because Mike Sullivan has 2 years left beyond the season, or he did have 2 years left beyond the season with the Penguins. By doing it the way they did, I don't know the terms of the negotiated exit, but it means that Mike Sullivan today is a free agent, and that's pretty valuable to the other teams that want to deal with him. I think it's going to end up being very lucrative for Mike Sullivan because of how many teams are looking for a coach and how many big spending teams, big market teams there are out there, and just the fact that I think he's the best person available, the most accomplished, still in a sweet spot of his career to take one of those jobs and try to turn one of those teams around.
That was TSN Hockey insider Chris Johnston, as heard earlier on the second hour of First Up this morning. And if you missed any of that conversation or other guests so far on today's show, you can find them wherever podcasts are found. While you're there, throw us a nice 5-star review, maybe a rating. Say hello to 20 Fingers in the rating. He would appreciate it. He keeps close tabs on our ratings. My FanDuel Best Bets are next.
Time now for TSN 1050 Time Saver Traffic.
Still looking at troubles on the eastbound 401 collectors through Mavis. It's a stalled vehicle in the right lane. We had problems in the Express at here, Ontario, but that has since been cleared away. Eastbound 407 troubles at Weston Road have finally been cleared. We're starting to see some gaps of improvement, which is good. Still lots of heavy sections on the 401 both ways across the city otherwise. You'll find northbound Yonge approaching Shepherd still jammed where we had a collision cleanup in the left turn lane. Pella's durable, innovative windows are made to look great and they're built to last. For a home built on quality, visit our showrooms in Toronto and Oakville or Pella.com. From the News Talk 1010 Traffic Center, I'm Jennifer Young.
The best insight, analysis, and entertainment. Overdrive, weekday afternoons 4 to 7 on TSN 1050.
These women are good people.
Amanda Seyfried stars.
It's our job to protect them.
In the riveting mystery thriller.
You gotta let it go.
I'll let it go when I find her.
Long Bright River. All new. Saturday at 10 Eastern, 7 Pacific on USA Network. Stream on Crave.
Every time I celebrate Cinco de Mayo at Lone Star, I'm the center of a vibrant fiesta, surrounded by the sounds of sizzling fajitas, clinking margaritas, and thrice-filled piñatas.
Hey, you won!
Best Cinco de Mayo ever.
Cinco de Mayo at Lone Star, April 28th to May 11th. You could win the grand prize of an all-inclusive Sunwing vacation for two to Crystal Grand Cancun. Plus, with over 20,000 prizes, every table is a winner. No purchase necessary. Lone Star, your home for fajitas, ritas, and good times.
The no annual fee PC MasterCard gets you at least 1% back in points on every purchase. With unlimited earning potential and no catches, get rewarded on all the things that make you, you. Can your cashback card do that? Visit pcfinancial.ca for details and conditions.
TSN 1050 is giving away Leafs tickets to every home playoff game. We want the most passionate fans to be in the building. Here's how you can win. Listen to First Up and Overdrive on the iHeartRadio app for at least 15 minutes straight. You can enter twice a day. The more times you listen, the better your shot at winning. Before each home game, First Up will be calling one devoted fan with a pair of tickets.
I believe in miracles. Let's go, boys.
Feel it. Live it. Love it.
We're all very concerned about the current economy and all the upheaval caused by the tariffs. Some people have even given up hope regarding their plans to sell property. Well, let me tell you about three siblings, Catherine, James, and Bill. They had their investment property for sale for 8 months and with no offers. Frustrated and needing to sell, they knew they couldn't take any more chances. So they contacted the number one RE/MAX team in the GTA, Frank Leo and Associates, with their multi-million-dollar guaranteed home selling system that reaches millions of potential buyers weekly. Frank Leo and his team jumped into action and bang! In only 2 weeks, the property was sold. If you or anyone you know wants to sell your property in Ontario for top dollar in this market, you need to call my friends at Franklin & Associates at 416-917-5466. That's 416-917-LION. Or go online to getleo.com. That's getleo.com. And start packing with confidence.
We're here to protect people.
Officer John Nolan has proven he can keep up with the young cops and the criminals.
Try and stop me.
Nathan Fillion stars in The Rookie.
Let's get this done.
New episode Tuesday at 9:10 Mountain. Stream next day on Crave.
Lately, times have been challenging, with many people facing increased interest rates, inflation, and rising credit card debt. Everyone needs a little help from time to time, but it can be hard to ask for help when it comes to your personal finances. But you're not alone. Millions of Canadians share that feeling with you. 500,000 Canadians have found help with their debt, and so can you, with Consolidated Credit Counseling Services of Canada. They are one of the largest non-profit credit counseling organizations in the country, with an A+ rating from the Better Business Bureau. They can help you consolidate your bills into one affordable payment, minimize your interest rates, and get you out of debt fast. No matter how much you owe, you don't need to do this alone. To get help, call 1-800-656-7129. That's 1-800-656-7129. Let Consolidated Credit get you back to a debt-free life. Call 1-800-656-7129. Call toll-free today for a free consultation. 1-800-656-7129. Ontario license number 4705786.
Mike Rowe here with a quick question. Have you noticed cracks in your drywall, chimney, or exterior walls? I hope not, because if you have, they could be indications that you've got a much bigger problem with your foundation. That's where Groundworks comes in. They can honestly assess your situation and create a plan to stabilize your foundation. Schedule your free inspection at groundworks.ca/row. And while you're there, check out my latest dirty job. It's a good one.
Licensed where work is performed. See website for details.
The Bugs are back in town. Ovo by Cirque du Soleil. The classic everybody loves. With new characters, new staging, and new mind-bending acrobatics. You don't want to miss this one. Ovo, playing May 1st to June 28th at Lakeshore Boulevard West. Ovo thanks its presenting partners Sun Life and official partners Air Canada and MasterCard. Tickets at CirqueDuSoleil.com.
Here comes the money.
Here we go. Money talk.
Here comes the money.
Okay, time now for today's best bets, powered by FanDuel. If you've listened to today's show, you know I think the Leafs are winning tonight, and I think the Leafs could win big. Toronto, -1.5. Austin Matthews, anytime goal scorer. Matthew Nyes to record a point, +385 on FanDuel. Leafs are 2-0 with me in the building, soon to be 3-0. I am the reverse, Brian Hayes. Today's best bets are powered by FanDuel. Download the FanDuel Sportsbook app today. Find thousands of ways to play. Please play responsibly, 18+ and physically located in Ontario. And who knows? When we turn these microphones on at 6 a.m. tomorrow, maybe I'm eating my words. Maybe I'm eating crow and I sound stupid. And those people in Ottawa probably aren't fans of mine. Too bad. I live in Toronto, at least for now. Any Ottawa radio stations hiring, you let me know. Just kidding. Very loyal to TSN 1050. Because I'll be in the building tonight. Very excited to be in the press box and see how she goes. It's going to be a fun one. Thanks to Arad, thanks to 20 Fingers, and most importantly, thank you to our audience. We will see you at 6 a.m. tomorrow. Ciao.
Time now for TSN 1050 Time Saver Traffic.
Still heavy volume delays on the West 401 through Scarborough from Markham Road, Express and Collectors, all the way across towards Avenue Road, South 404 DVP. That remains a heavy route, still approaching Finch, all the way down towards Bayview Bloor. Now, Shepherd, just west of the 404, we have a collision cleanup. It's pretty solid in both directions. Northbound Yonge approaching Shepherd as well. We had fire crews on scene for a collision. Hurry to the all-in-one event for great offers and experience all the features that come standard in a Subaru. From the News Talk 1010 Traffic Center, I'm Jennifer Young.
Gameplay. Weekday afternoons from 2 till 4. Gameplay on TSN Radio. Embrace the odds.
For the win!
I am the best attorney in the country.
From New York to L.A., it's the Suits spinoff you can't get enough of.
Remember this guy? Harvey, the only person I knew cockier than you.
Suits L.A., all new, Sunday at 9/10 Mountain on CTV. Stream next day on Crave.
Thursday, May 8th is McHappy Day, when every menu item purchased at McDonald's helps support families with sick children. So you can feel the good that comes from doing good, just from ordering.
So if I order a Big Mac, I'm helping.
Yup.
What about a McFlurry? 10-piece chicken McNuggets and apple pie?
You got it. Every single order helps. Join us at McDonald's for McHappy Day on Thursday, May 8th. Do good, feel good. A portion of food and beverage sales will support RMHC chapters and local children's charities across Canada.
Alpine News Network is here live with one of our superheroes.
I don't want to say I'm a big deal, but I am a superhero. I love helping people consolidate their debts, and that's what I did for the Smiths. I took their bills and zoom, wha-bam, zap, turn them into one low monthly payment. No, the sound's not necessary, but it's part of the fun.
Own your home? Need a loan? Alpine Credits can help.
Alpine Credits, where homeowners get approved. Fiscal license 12616.
As parents, summers can be absolute chaos. Kids are off, you, not so much. And the neighbors, out in full force.
Brad, your front lawn! What's the secret, eh?
What if Sunwing could get you out? An all-inclusive package where everything's included. Even a summer's worth of activities makes planning every day easy. And an ocean view your morning ritual. Save up to $1,400 per pair when booking with... We're Canadian, don't you know?
Workdays can be unpredictable, but your workwear shouldn't be. With a Cintas apparel program, you'll have freshly laundered garments for everyone on your team delivered every week. Cintas has workwear for just about any job imaginable, with high-performance fabrics and an uncompromising fit that stretches and moves with you. Don't leave looking and feeling good to chance. Visit Cintas.ca.
Oh, I'm ready!
And get ready for the workday.
Oh, hello, scary monster from my nightmares. Why aren't I scared of you? Because I'm dreaming this nightmare in my new Vågstranda mattress from IKEA. I'm too comfortable and cozy to be scared. Oh no, scary monster, please don't cry. Look, I'm scared.
Visit IKEA today and start sleeping better tomorrow with everything you need for the bedroom of your dreams.
Keeping your winter tires on in warm weather is like wearing a parka at a picnic. Drive over to your friendly Canadian-owned and operated Meineke Car Care Center for spring tire changeovers starting at just $59.95. Spring-ready packages start at just